Okay, look. Okay, okay. I see you. Okay. Hey, that looked like it was supposed to be a lob, but Jacob Toppin didn't recognize it. That pass to Jake, that pass to Jacob Toppin definitely looked like it was supposed to be a lob. But then he went to the when him following the ball, he. What the- Ball above all is in the building. Salute. I know a little something about R&B. Donnie a defense. Okay. Oh, good. That's good right there. Tyler Kolek, turn the corner. Tyler Kolek, you should have laid that up though, baby. Tyler Kolek should have laid that up, everybody. What's up, YouTube? YouTube is in the building. Salute. Building blocks. Ivory 10 in the place to be. So we are on playback TV and on YouTube at the same time. Okay. All right. Salute to all my YouTube people. There's a bunch of us on playback TV checking it out. Oh, Dwayne Washington. Come on, man. Look at Donnie A defense, though. That's a foul. Okay. Donnie A with the leak out. Okay. Toppin with the nice pass. All right. Easy, y'all. Y'all bugging about defense. Y'all got to relax a little bit. They call him block. Yo, YouTube is killing Tyler Kolek all of a sudden. Relax, everybody. Y'all think Tyler Kolek's defense is bad? I think y'all wilding. Somebody must have said that. A content creator somewhere must have been saying that or something. I'm on the other side of that one, y'all. Come on, Dottie. You got to hit free throws, baby. 14 in the game. Okay. Good drop defense by 14. 14, that was good drop coverage. Daddy A with excellent defense. I'm telling you. That's a brick. Yo, look at that. Look at Daddy A defense. Let's go. Tyler Kolek with the great pass to the wing. Top and traveling. I'm excited about my Knicks, man. Let's go. Ivory 10 says Kolek's D is oh yeah. I, I think yo Skep and Sev was hacked. Scab and Sev looked like he was hacked, man. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, good move by Toppin. Bad finish. 17 out there early, y'all. Scab and Sev, okay. Look at Yokobitis! Yokobitis got a little bunnies. I thought he was gonna lay that up. He took off a dunk off 1 foot. Look at Yokobitis. Oh no, this is the Dottie dunk. Yo, Rokas Jokobitis got a little bunnies. Oh my goodness. Salute Dre in the building. A 6'4" Rokas Jokobitis has a little bunnies. We didn't expect that at all. Yeah, man. The Knicks all looking good, man. Our Knicks looking good. Man, I'm excited. I wish I could show y'all. I got to figure out a way to kind of get both on the same screen at the same time. I'm not sure how to do that yet. Once I figure that out, then I think we'll be in high cotton. Nick Yak in the building says they need the first game to get feet under them. It looks like a great draft. Yeah, man. Ivory 10 says this bench squad needs Rokas to handle the ball. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. I see you. Salute everybody watching with us on Playback TV. Salute. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. Skeppin said pulling up with the midi. Big fella with some touch from the mid range. Oh boy, he might have it. Sam Mitchell, you right. Skepinstev may have a shot to make the roster. If he can shoot like that. Oh yeah, that was a great play. There you go. Rokas got it to the hot man. Rokas had a three and got it to a big that was feeling it. That's very unselfish. Imagine, man, we got a point guard that's unselfish like that. Bro, Cat's gonna play hard for him. Watch this play by Dwayne Washington in the open floor. Look, in the open floor, a dude was cutting to the rim wide open. Dwayne Washington took the shot. Now he got an and one on that. He got an and one on that. But as a point guard, when you have somebody open streaking the floor, give up the ball, Washington. Dwayne Washington ain't passing that ball. He jacking, bro. Ribby says, stop picking. No, bro, that's how basketball work, bro. The point guard have the ball all the time. The point guard has the ball all the time, bro. When everybody else is hustling around, let them get a shot, man. Come on. Yo, you got to give other people a chance to shoot that thing, man. Everybody out here hustling and you dribbling, you got the ball 90% of the time and you shooting 90% of the time. Nah, come on, Ribby. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights is in the building. Andrew College. Nick Yak, I agree with you, boss. I agree with you. I think Nick Yak is on to something. That was a bad pass right there. You don't pass the ball to a big in the open floor, man. Just take the ball down the floor. Look at look at Focus. Dre, y'all can't tell me nothing now. Y'all can't tell me nothing. The number one Chief Rocus is out here cooking. The number one Chief Rocus is out here cooking. Y'all know that's my guy, man. Y'all know I love some Rocus. Chief Rocus with the buzzer beater in Summer League. Corey Lee in the place to be was good. Yo, for those, yeah, I'm gonna send the link also. For those of y'all that want to watch the game with us on the other side, where you'll see me and the game at the same time. I just put the link in the chat. I'm gonna ask that y'all become members of Playback TV with us, so that when the season starts, we can be on YouTube and do the pre and post game, and then we could actually watch the game together over on Playback TV. Yo, what feels better than smashing the Brooklyn Nets? Look at Roka's defense. That's great defense. Eight assists. Skepinsev looked like he trying to do a little something. And for those that Skepinsev is the guy I was talking about the other night when I put the spreadsheet up about a sneaky center the Knicks could sign. Skepinsev is the one, number 14. JJ in the building. Tennessee had that man. Tennessee had Keon Johnson listed at 6'6". That's what I'm saying. You can't trust these college heights, man. Tennessee had Keon Johnson listed at 6'7". Daddy A hit rim. I think Candidate can shoot that thing. Wow, Dottie and Clowney look like they the same height. I thought he was 6'11". Dottie with the gritty rebound. Dottie got a little handle. Look at Dottie with a little handle. Okay. Skep and Sev down low. There you go. East Blue Drew in the building. Salute. Cowboy Bob. That's our guy. Skep and Sev. Skep and Sev with the touch at the free throw line. Ivory 10 might be on that Chief Rokas wagon. East Blue, you said somebody got you blocked? I didn't. I'll check, bro. I don't. I know it's not me. Yep, somebody had you blocked, bro. Somebody had you blocked. I unblocked you though. Yeah, I got you. I got you, big dog. Hey, these guys have real functional handle too, by the way. Daddy, come on, babe. Oh, at least he hitting rim now though. Oh, Tyler Kolek. Man, a floor general at point guard. I'm not used to this. The smoking Nick is in the building. Salute. Yeah. I'm not concerned with Dottie. I already know Dottie is 2 years away. Porty. Ario looked like he got something in his bag, y'all. If you're the Knicks right now, are you in a rush to bring back Precious after watching this? I like Precious. Yeah, man. We putting the boot to him, bro. You got to keep your dribble, boss. I like this Kolek kid, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Dwayne Washington gonna pull up for three. No, he didn't. Okay. Yeah, he ain't gonna JJ. He ain't gonna pass, bro. He trying to stay in the league. Yeah, that was an illegal screen. Clowney knew it, bro. You knew that was a legal screen. That's why you start arguing as soon as the whistle got blown. He tried to knock that man's head off. Clowney, what are you talking about? Dwayne Washington is not a good passer. And we got a foul in transition off of a bad pass. Dwayne Washington, just keep your dribble. It's summer league though. It's summer league, man. We ain't worried about. Yo, Ralph Lewis in the building. Salute Ralph Lewis. I'm super confident with the guys on the bench. I think Leon Rose has done. This is the best. Um, I think this is the best roster construction I've ever seen as a Knicks fan. Tyler Kolek with their power right hand dribble. They call that travel way late. Daddy A. They call that travel way late on Daddy A. They could have let that and they could have let that ride. There you go. Daddy A going baseline. That's my man. Sam Mitchell just said Daddy A gonna be okay, everybody. Got low in the building. Off Huck Party. Come on. Hey, bigs are gonna do that occasionally though. Yeah, Dre. I see him, the one with the twist. It's like 5 Jalen's from last year, though, bro. It's like 5 Jalen's from last year. They just ran the Golden State play. That was a double dribble. That was a double dribble. He dribbled the ball away from them and then started. Oh, it's a discontinued dribble. Double dribble, discontinued dribble. It's all the same. Give the There you go. Hey, these two guards on the floor are very unselfish. 13 and 32 are very unselfish. Look at Kolick bringing the huddle together. Okay, Dwayne Washington's still on the floor. I'm sorry. And YouTube on the YouTube side, I don't know if y'all noticed this or not because we're not watching it together. But Huck Porty does not bobble the ball when it comes his way. That pass right there was behind him, and he still caught it. Yeah, Nick Yak, I agree with you, bro. I didn't know he was built like that, bro. I didn't know he was built like that till just now. And then when I saw your comment, I was like, yo, my man might be right. Yeah, Brooklyn coaching staff. Brooklyn coaching staff, man. Sean Marks there, sitting in the stands. Dribble, 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 dribble. Cowboy Bob, dribble, 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 dribble. You see what I mean? Cowboy Bob, you see what I'm talking about? Dribble, 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 dribble. Dribble, 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 dribble. Dribble, 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 dribble. See what I mean? Nobody respecting your playmaking, bro. They just know you can score. My only beef with Jacobitis is that hairdo. My only beef with Jokovitis is that hairstyle, bro. You can't come to New York with that, bro. No disrespect to Jokovitis. That's my dog. I know I love Jokovitis. But you can't come to New York with no hairstyle like that, bro. Jokovitis, you out here looking like Michael Rappaport, bro. You can't come to New York with that. Nick, yeah, well, no, you can wind down the clock by doing other stuff. You can actually have action on your offense. I understand where you're going, and I think you understand what I'm saying too. But you don't have to just dribble just to run out the clock, bro. You can run actions. There's a number of things you can do in that case. Halftime. There's a lot of things you can do to run out the clock, bro. Yo, look at this passing though. Yo, shout out to Fritz Alcindor. Hey, Fritz, no, this. Hey, shout out to Fritz, right? But I'm gonna point out a thing. Hey, Fritz, I appreciate the fact. I'm gonna turn the volume down on this side real quick. There we go. So Fritz, yeah, all that saving of money that we did at the draft, bro, we used it to sign Cameron Payne. Fritz, we saved all that money at the draft to sign Cameron Payne. Bro, that's the GOAT move of the decade, bro. Yo. I'm joking. I'm joking with I'm just, I'm joking. I'm joking with Fritz though. He know I'm trolling. We signed Terry. What Terry did we sign, everybody? We signed Terry. What Terry did we sign? Yeah, I'm sure I'm messing with Fritz Alcindor, man. I'm joking. Cause I understand what he was saying about cap flexibility and all of that stuff. I'm joking with him, man. Put the rock in his shoe. Nick Yank says horrible few minutes don't bother me. The ball handlers turned it over. Who we ain't counting on for a while. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's right, Dre. Dre, where Dre at? Where Dre at? Where Dre at? Dre told me that the Knicks front office only signed high character dudes, and came and and then we signed Terry Johnson. Cameron Payne gave them a fake name last week. Salute to my guys. I'm just joking around with them, man. I'm joking around with my guys, man. Yeah, man. Just joking around with my guys, man. So they showing Dillingham high. Okay, all right. These young guys are looking pretty good in summer league. I'm not sure about anything Sengun related. MIG isn't a place to be. He says, "Can you believe that Sims is better than our new rookie center?" I don't know, man. Um, at this point, it's so early. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to say to any of the stuff. In terms of how the depth and talent is going to shake out. I tell you what I do know though. I do think that Rokas is showing that he's decent. I think Tyler Kolek is showing that he's decent. I think Dottier is probably the one with the most upside, but maybe the furthest away. Um, it's a lot of things. It's a lot of things to take into account. There are a lot of things to take into account. So I'm looking for the box score right now, everybody. Not that the box score is going to mean a lot to us, but Jacob Toppin has 5 points. Where's Dwayne Washington? Dwayne Washington has 13 points on 5 of 6 shooting, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Um, 4 turnovers. I'm not really the 4 turnovers don't bother me with him. Skepinsev has 6 points and 5 rebounds. That's impressive. Hug Porty has 4 points and 4 rebounds. That's impressive. Rokas has 4 points. I think Kennedy hit a 3. Yeah, Kennedy hit that 3. Yeah, I like Kennedy. Honestly, I think this team, I think this group of guys looks very impressive. Everybody, I'm more impressed of so far. So far, I'm more impressed with this group of four rookies than I was with the previous group of four rookies. Right. I'm right now. I'm more impressed with Kolick and Dottier and Huck Porty than and I'm talking about at the same time. I'm talking about at the same time. I'm not talking about overall NBA career. I'm talking about through early on through two games at the same stages. I feel a different vibe for this group at the same stage. NBA Economy Show says trade for Bronny. I don't know if I agree with that, bro. I don't know if I would trade for Bronny, bro. I'm just not there yet. I don't know if I agree. Huck Porty yapping at Clowney. Look at Ariel. Okay. Look at Huck Porty like, yo. Huck Porty tough, yo. So, look at Huck Porty. Huck Porty like, nah, dog. Look, Clowney talking, and Huck Porty was walking right to him. They got Clowney playing center. Oh, good screen navigation. But you got to put a hand up. Cowboy Bob was good, bro. That was a push off. He pushed Dottie. That man pushed Dottie off and then got the foul on Dottie. That was slick. Why you keep calling that man Hakaporty? You keep calling YouTube. Hey, YouTube Cowboy Bob out here calling that man Hakaporty. Hakaporty. Hey Mel Bester. Hey Mel Bester. You can check it. I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna put it in the chat, man. Click on the link and come over and hang out with us. So there's the link right there. Click on that link and come and hang out with us, and you'll be able to watch the game. I have 20 VIP passes, so it's first come first serve. Come on, Washington. Yeah, he pushed off though. Yeah. That man does not turn down a shot, bro. The only thing Dwayne Washington turned down is his collar, bro. We tough inside though. Dwayne Washington gonna shoot that. He gonna shoot that thing, bro. He gonna jack it. He gonna shoot it. Yeah, come on, Washington. You gotta. Yo, you had two people wide open on the perimeter. '55 was open. '55 was open. '98 was open. '98 was open right next to him. Yo, that man is. Okay, Huck Party is a little comfortable dribbling. Oh, there you go, kid. Boom. There you go, kid. That's the one you needed. Boom. Nick X said, my man, hilarious, bro. Great pass. Oh, okay. Oh, look at Huck Party with the block. Okay, Huck Party. Look at that defensive rotation. 90 for three. Okay. Yeah, he played with Brandon Miller at Alabama. This dude dribbled. Why you dribble right into the trap? That man dribbled right into the trap, bro. Come on. And look at the shooter's touch. Look at the shooter's touch. Ivory 10, he dribbled, he saw the trap and dribbled right in. He didn't even try to split the trap. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. The YouTube on a YouTube side, man. Thank y'all for hanging out with us during the if you can't watch the game, if you can't watch the game, I think I have like 2 VIP passes left on playback TV if you want to come through and hang out with us. I think I have like 2 available, 2 left. So you can click the link that I put in the chat to come hang out with us. So that you can watch the game just in case you can't view it wherever you are. Just let me come through and let me know. Um, um, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ivory 10, it's on playback. I'm gonna put the link right. If you just click the link, it'll bring you there. Let me. That's the link. That's what we're going to be. We're going to be watching all live Knicks related stuff there. And so come through, become a member of the channel, and I have 20 VIP passes. Now anything outside of 20, I think you're gonna have to kind of. It's basically first come first serve, right? I can't guarantee anything outside of the 20 VIP passes that I have available, but but for those others, man, just consider doing whatever for, and then we can get you in so you can watch the game. Hey, Cowboy Bob, who shot that just now? Okay. Little ball handle. Okay. Okay. That's not a they call that a travel? Yeah, that's not a I don't that's not an NBA travel, bro. They bugging. You can pivot and he didn't move his pivot foot. All he did was spin on his pivot foot. He spent on his pivot foot. They call that a travel? That's a bad call, man. Skipinstev. Salute with the building. Salute. So we have 2 visitors in the building. Salute to the visitors. If y'all become members of the joint and can't watch or however you're viewing or whatever, if you become members of the channel, man, I think I might be able to give you a VIP ticket to the joint so that you could watch along with us. I'm new to it, so I'm not for sure exactly how all of this works. Yes, Kapensa with the little floater. Okay. Yeah. That was a risky pass. Oh, he got fouled. Yeah. I don't know how NBA players play in Kobe's, bro. And I love the way they look. I love the way the Kobe's look, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, but Kobe's make my ankle hurt. Yeah, man. Yo, East Blue Juice said you gotta wear them loose. Yeah, man. Yeah, I just can't. Yeah, the Kobe lows probably look the best, but man, nah, bro. I can't. Yeah, yeah, man. But yeah, I can't do that though because I'm a big guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big guy, man. Anybody over 200 pounds, bro, you got to struggle with them Kobe's, bro. Those Kobe's probably meant for walking. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ivory 10 said, I'm calling. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. Hey, I think the thing is updating late. I'm watching it on NBA.com and I'm thinking the same thing, Ivory. Like, why aren't we? But I'm not gonna complain about it though. Yo, Rokas is a little bit bigger than what we anticipate, bro. Does Rokas not look bigger than what we anticipate? Yo, he looked like he about Dante size, bro. Justo said anybody hooping and and forces anybody hooping in forces right now, you deserve an automatic tech right now. That's candidate right there. I think they put him out there for his scoring. Big man, you can't miss from point blank, bro. Big man, you can't miss from point blank, bro. 14, you can't miss. Yo, you the tallest dude on the planet, bro, and you got to run and start, and you 1 inch from the rim. You can't miss those, bro. I don't care if you did. Yeah, yeah. There you go. Way to recognize. Oh, I almost gave that away. They tried to trap on a perimeter. Daddy with the rebound and the assist. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And for those on YouTube that's coming through on playback TV, remember you gotta become a member. Once you become a member of the channel, then I can do the VIP pass. But I can't do it if you're just visiting. So just remember you have to become a member first, set up a profile and all of that. Nick Yak, you right, man. Yeah, yeah, I agree with you, boss. I agree with you. Oh, that was bad offense right there. You got to take open shot. That is Tibbs. That is Tibbs, man. Yeah. He probably Tibbs probably yelling. I think Tibbs yelling from the sideline. I did hear Tibbs' voice, bro. Yo, you see, he got on the black and yellow Anthony Edwards. The Anthony Edwards don't look bad, bro. The 81s. Look at double zero. Look at everybody. Look at double zero sneakers, y'all. Yeah. But he got hands though. It's less than a minute to go in the quarter. Yeah, Captain Sev, you gotta grab that. Sam Mitchell, right, man. You gotta box out and grab it. Nah, you can't be mad at that. Captain Sev, okay. 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 Um, I'm just enjoying watching the Knicks play basketball. Basically, to quote a line from a rap song, I bought a color TV so I could see the Knicks play basketball. Everybody, hotel, motel, Holiday Inn, say what? That's what I'm enjoying. That's what I'm enjoying by watching. That's what I am basically am locked into right now. Um, hum. Now go ahead, bro. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dre Digger, your man. That was a risky pass. Okay, skip it, Sev. Canada got beat back door. Canada went back. He got beat back door, man. You can't. Oh, look at Rokas. Rokas with the crossover. Look at Obadiah. Obi Noel. Okay. IKBM Dre, your man out here wearing a bullpen number. Obadiah, Obadiah wearing a bullpen number. He out here wearing 28 like he a left-handed reliever out of the bullpen. D Smooth in the building. Okay, 7. DSJ said that man has on a running back number. Oh, Rokas passed him open. Great job, Rokas. DSJ said that man out here wearing Ezekiel Elliott's number. Salute to Wacko. For those that can't watch the game or just want to come hang out with us on Playback TV, just become a member of the Lawrence Tears Playback TV channel. Man, click the link and you can come in and rock with us. That's what they're saying. Future media in the building. You can't call a foul after that, bro. You can only call. Okay. How are you going to call a foul on a replay, bro? That's crazy. All right, so it's tied, everybody. Oh boy, that's a foul. Huck Porty and Huck Porty is looking for beef out there. I like him. Yeah, we let him rhythm dribble into a three. How do you? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, Dottie is not afraid, bro. Dwayne Washington is not afraid to shoot that thing. Hey, I don't know what you talking about, man. I don't know what Ivory 10 talking about, man. Now it's a 3-point fest all of a sudden. Okay. So everybody pay attention to Tyler Kolek these next few minutes to see what Ivory 10 talking about. He is absolutely diming up Washington, but Washington is one of three off those dimes. Yeah, I'm confused to what you saw, boss. I think and Kolek on offense has been looking fine, in my opinion. Okay, Skip Pentsev is in the building. Okay. Washington is Washington loves that. Washington is in love with the cocoa, bro. He had a layup and kicked it out for three. Watch Tyler Kolek. Watch Tyler Kolek command the offense. Right. Yeah, our future. Yeah, I agree with you, bro. We making the right passes offensively. We just not connecting on shots. Daddy ain't had it, man. He just got ripped. Things happen. Uh, Ivory 10 says if Kolek is not passing the ball, he's not bringing any value. Oh, I don't know. Rob Brown, salute, salute. Building Block says our defense is not good. Brooklyn getting too many open shots. Yeah, they got us in a scramble, man. The entire perimeter defense is not bad. Is bad. I'm sorry. Okay. Dwayne Washington is saving the day, everybody. Dwayne Washington keeping us in the game with his offense. Yeah, I don't agree with that one. Look at Tyler Kolek. Okay. He made him Euro. Okay. Oh! Oh! Expensive! Okay. Okay, let's go. Cowboy Bob, remember we did the show the other night. Cowboy Bob, I had that man on the list for the one of the centers that Nick should be looking at, right? Right? I'm telling y'all, that's why they call him the number one chief rocker. I called that man by name. I called him before the draft. I called Pacom Dadier before the draft, and I called Skapinsev. Yeah, Shamshi and Christian Koloko. Yeah. Oh, Dadier with the miss there. Those shots gonna start going eventually. If Dadier hit that shot right there, he'd have been a hero. Yeah, that's it. That's it. It's over. Kolek with 0 turnovers. Kolek with 0 turnovers. Hey, for those that think Seth is trash, because Penseth is 19 points and 9 rebounds, everybody. Skapenseth is 19 points and 9 rebounds in this game, everybody. I don't care. I'm excited about everything I saw. I don't care. Everything I saw tonight, I'm super excited about it. I don't know why we timing out right here with 7 seconds left. It's probably just to some extra coaching, but this, yeah, yeah, and a lot of I'm sorry, Cowboy Bob. Let me turn this down just a little bit because I didn't even know you were talking. My bad. Say that again, bro. Yeah. Hey, why's Ivory 10 so quiet? Ivory 10, you say Kolick wasn't doing anything. Where's Ivory 10 at? Everybody, I'm gonna put the link in the chat too, so we can hang out for like 20 minutes or so after the game. After the game concludes, I'm gonna hang out on the YouTube side for about 20 minutes. They ran they ran picket fence. That's it. That's game. All right. So everybody on the playback TV side, I'm gonna end it here and go to the YouTube side so that we can chop it up. Thank you everybody for rocking. Um, I think we play tomorrow around the same time. Around it may not be exactly the same time, but around that time. So, all right, Benny wilding out. So, peace, everybody. I'm gonna see y'all on the YouTube side. All right, everybody. Hey, thank y'all for hanging out with us. Ivory 10 says Kolick D is yo, you a hater, bro. Ivory 10 a hater. I hope you're not talking about those threes that Tyler Kolick scrambled and they hit threes in his area. Those were not even his man. What are you talking about? He scrambled to get out there, boss. We got to watch the entire play. That man was legit defended up top and scrambled to the wing to contest an uncovered three. Come on, dog. Stop hating. Hey, I think Ivory 10 hate dudes named Tyler. Why you hate dudes named Tyler, Ivory 10? What's happening? Hey, my brother Ivory 10, man. This is my brother right here. He says, just watch the playback and watch him get lost every time they run him off a pick. Ivory, think about what you're saying. Watch him get lost every time they run him off a pick. So he gets picked or screened, and he searches for the next player to go scramble to, and you're saying that he doesn't do it fast enough. Yeah, you hating, bro. I just think you hating on dudes named Tyler. What did Tyler do to you? What did Tyler do to you? I think I saw Pastor J in the Pastor J says Tyler Cowlick. Why y'all hate Tyler, man? Is it just that the vibes are so good that we have to find a scapegoat? Why y'all hating? Why y'all hating on my guy? Why y'all hating on my guy? Y'all, what it is a second round pick in his second NBA game has gotten you 14 assists and 0 turnovers, and that's not good enough?
It's fine.
I return in the place to be. What's good?
What's up? What's up? I ain't running from nobody, JJ. Where are you, my man? Step up. I'm right here. Where you at? Where you at?
Let's
all
go
right,
back.
now let's talk about it. Listen, the boy can pass. We all know he can pass. He's fine with passing, but he was totally lost on defense the whole day. He was a complete and utterly unimpactful player the entire game. Listen, it's fine that he needs some time to grow, and I'm willing to give it to him. But right now, they went and picked out Payne because his D was so bad. I mean, it was just awful. It was awful. Watch the game. When you do the playback, you'll see they run him off one pick and he's lost. He doesn't recover well. He's not getting over to the other man well. He is just a problem right now on defense. You got to just watch him. Just watch him. I watched him. I'm not running from the smoke. Let's go, baby. Listen, it is what it is. I love a distributor as much as the next guy. I really do. But you got to be able to impact the game more than when you just are passing the ball. He was utterly unimpactful unless he had the ball in his hands passing it. That's it. He wasn't even a threat. He wasn't even a threat today at all. Come on, man.
I got somebody else on the other
line. Man, it's 23 years old playing against these kids.
I got somebody else on the other line. Hold on. Really? So that man legit in a pro-rated game, in a pro-timed game, right? They played 40 minutes instead of 48, right? That man over 2 games got you 14 assists and 0 turnovers, scored you 6.5 points a game, right? And
it's fine.
And you know,
he is what he is. He's a second round pick. He is what he is. You know, he is what he is. You know, he's not impacting the game.
0 defense.
He
was out there with
zero defense. Zero defense.
So how about Dwayne Washington's defense?
He was terrible. Dwayne Washington was even worse. Dwayne Washington was a walking mat today. He was terrible. Terrible. They were both terrible. It was the worst defensive backcourt we've had on the court in I don't know how long, even in Summer League, including Summer League.
Right. But that's the point I'm getting to, boss. The point that I'm getting to is when you force others to scramble on defense, of course, when all it takes is for one person to miss a defensive assignment, now everybody else is scrambling. That's the reason why Skapinski got burnt a couple of times. And Porty got burnt a couple of times, and Jacob Toppin in the first half got burnt a couple of times. It wasn't their fault, bro. They were out there scrambling. When you're looking at the entire floor, all it takes is for one person to penetrate the defense. Now everybody else has to rotate.
I get that point. I get that. But more often than not, they were getting the advantage. You just watch. When are you doing the playback? When are we doing the playback? I want to jump on that. When are you doing the playback?
We just did playback TV just now. I
thought you were going to play the game again and watch. I thought you were going to do some analysis.
No, the name of the app is Playback TV. That's why I kept saying click the link. I was like, click the link, click the link.
I'm like, where do I go for playback? Where do I?
Yeah, that's why I put the link. I put the link in there like 5 times. I was spamming it. Like, come on, man, so we can watch.
No, listen, I love a good floor general. I think he's a great floor general, but I think for him to really make an impact in the game, he's going to have to be more of a threat. He's going to have to really be able to impact the game more than when he just has the ball. Look at the CJ McConnell, man. I mean, that's the perfect example right there. You know, I'm not saying they're similar players, but I'm just saying the guy is nowhere near as skilled as Tyler Kolek, and he impacts the game. He finds a way to impact the game. Tyler Kolek hasn't found that yet, and he just needs to find it. That's all. Until he gets up to that kind of, level, he's really, he's what he is. That's okay. He's a young kid learning the game. That's all. But people talking about like they see a rotation player. I think that's ridiculous. And I think the Knicks thought it was ridiculous. That's why they went out the very next day and got Payne, because they thought it was ridiculous. It just wasn't there.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me that they went out and got Terry Johnson for his defense?
They got Terry Johnson for his defense and his ability to run the team, his ability to take a big shot and make it, his ability to defend. He's a good defender. You saying Payne's not a good defender?
I think you got me. You had me confused with somebody else.
Payne is a tough defender, man. He's tough.
Payne is not a tough defender, bro.
Yes, he is. Don't you remember giving us fits? He gave Brunson fits.
Bro, when they put Payne on Brunson started going off for 40 points a game, bro.
Listen, that's wonderful. That he sped him up. He sped him up, and Brunson took on the challenge and did well. But Payne is a solid on-ball defender. You can't even compare him. You can compare Payne with a guy like Deuce. He's on Deuce's level when it comes to defense, without a doubt.
No.
Yeah, he is, man.
No,
he is.
No, bro.
Yeah.
What Terry Johnson? There's no way. Terry Johnson is nowhere near Deuce.
I like Terry Johnson.
Terry Johnson is not even. He's not even Patrick Beverly, bro.
That dude gave out the Knicks fits. I think he's a perfect guy for our bench. Absolutely perfect for the bench. I mean, a perfect backup point guard. I mean, he really, really is perfect. He costs nothing. His money doesn't even count against the cap. I mean, he's perfect. He's been hitting the three at 37+% the last 3 years.
So now if you're bringing him in for that, then I'm okay with it.
Well, but the point is he does all the above. He does all the above. He also runs the team pretty well. He's actually a pretty decent floor general himself.
No, he don't.
He slows things down. I'm telling you, he's not. I'm telling you, he could. This is why he's notched a career for himself. He was a guy who couldn't shoot for 10 years. He learned how to shoot only a couple of years ago.
Right, but that's the point that I'm getting at. Like, he didn't have a skill that can keep him in a rotation until he started knocking down threes. Once he started knocking down threes, you can add him as your fourth or fifth guard, right? Remember, he was.
That's the same thing that happened with Deuce.
But listen, what I'm saying is the premise of why Terry Johnson is here, not the fact that he earned that spot, right? The premise of Terry Johnson being here is that he could be your fourth or fifth guard, right? On like last year, Philly had their guards were Halliburton, Kyle Lowry, Buddy Hield, the guy that got hurt, the guy with the back injury, the young guy with the back injury, and then Cameron Payne. And once the guy with the back injury was out, they started playing Cameron Payne, right? On a team that was decimated by injuries. Like, this dude is not bad. Come on, man.
He's a solid backup. He's a solid backup who plays very good defense and can run a team. He runs a team better than Deuce does. That is for sure.
He don't.
He's a better floor general than Deuce. He's a lefty, which means that the organization automatically favors him. Okay. He's another lefty. And you know how we love our lefties. Cam Payne is a better ball player than you think, Freezy. I'm gonna tell you that right now. He's a solid backup. We're talking about Alfred Payton style, Alfred Payton-esque right now, as your backup. That ain't bad. With a shot, with a guy who shoots it at 37%.
Again, no, he's not even Alfred Payton. He's not Alfred Payton, bro. No lie. Alfred Payton was a defender that got you rebounds and assists. He couldn't score, but he defended and he got you rebounds and assists.
He gets a few assists a game. He only plays like 15 minutes a game. He gets you a few assists a game. I haven't even looked at his numbers all that much. Cam Payne is a ball player. He's a solid rotation dude for sure.
Terry Johnson is a trade chip. That's why we signed him.
We signed him so that we can trade him. He is or Deuce. Else. Which one, him or Deuce?
No, you ain't gonna trade. No, you ain't gonna trade Deuce to keep Cameron Payne. That's ridiculous. Why would you? Because think about it. If you wanted to trade Deuce, you could have traded him in the Mikal Bridges trade.
Well, it's not that they want to trade Deuce. I think that they feel as though. I think right now, when you look at what the team has, he would be the most logical guy to be traded, unless it is with Cam Payne. I mean, that's fine too. That works for me too. But I'm saying one of those two would be the most obvious, right? I mean, that it makes the most sense. I mean, how many of these little guards you want to play? You know what I mean? You want to run hard at the power forward again, and have DiVincenzo. Have like a bunch DiVincenzo, have a bunch of 6'2.5" dudes. Nah, that ain't gonna work. That's different. You can't play. How are you gonna play Cam Payne, Deuce, and DiVincenzo?
No, because Cameron Payne is not gonna be in the equation like that.
I think he's gonna play. I think he's a veteran who handles the team well. I think an obvious move is coming up here with one of these guards. I mean, I think it's the writing on the wall right now. I mean, why would they think about it? If you're Deuce, and let's be honest, maybe the team is trying to sell high on Deuce because Deuce, his 3-point percentage went up 12 or 13 points from the year before. He wasn't making that shot, until last year, right? And that's when he started getting the time also, is when he started making his shot. But who knows? Maybe if Deuce regresses, he doesn't have any value. So maybe that's the chip they use right now. They're selling high on his value right now, possibly. But it just makes the most sense. Why even go get this dude? I mean, I understand you want to be a deep team, but why get another guard, another point guard? It's because I think Deuce is on the move.
Nah, because of his salary, bro. Again, everybody that you sign to the roster is not there to make the Hall of Fame. Cameron Payne is there, in my opinion, to be a trade chip, right? Once we identify a guy, maybe late December, early January, Cameron Payne is going to be that guy that goes in the trade because he makes $3 million.
Okay, that's fine. But in the meantime, he's going to play. He's going to play. He's a rotation dude.
Over who?
He's going to play. He's going to be playing instead of Deuce is being traded. He's going to play over Deuce. Think about it. He runs a team better than Deuce. He shoots just as good as Deuce. What else do you need? He plays defense just as good as Deuce.
So he don't shoot as good as Deuce? Deuce shot 40%. This guy shot 37%.
Yeah, well, Deuce, that's the first year. Who knows? Is that really what Deuce is? That's the first year he's ever done that. Like I said, his percentage went up 13 points. Is that really who he is now? I hope so, but we don't know that. We've seen other players regress.
Right. But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. You also just said it took Cameron Payne 10 years to shoot 37%. That's what you said earlier, right? You said that about 8 minutes ago, right?
Right.
Do we trust Cameron Payne now shooting 37% when for 9 years he did not?
Yeah, we do, because the last 3 years he shot 37, 39, actually 40, and then 38. So, with more volume and more shot attempts than he did his previous 8-9 years in the league. So I think at this point he's proven who he is. Okay,
good point. Okay.
I think he's relatively proven for who he is. He's just a solid defender and a good backup guard. I mean, plays with that energy, that tough defense. He plays team ball. He's a great backup guard. He offers us something. Listen, I started thinking about this the other day. Didn't the Knicks come out and say, hey, we view Deuce as more of a combo guard, more of a shooting guard almost, or an off-ball guard? Didn't the Knicks actually make that announcement not long ago?
I didn't see it. I didn't see. Now, I'm not saying it didn't occur.
Yeah, I'm going to just take a look.
Yeah, I'm not saying that it didn't occur because if it happened, it happened, but I didn't see it. If somebody could reference that, man, let me know because I didn't see it. No disrespect to the point that was made, but I just didn't see it.
Yeah, let me. They view McBride. This is Ian Begley. Okay, I'm just quoting Ian Begley. All right, so this isn't Bruce Ivory. Knicks signing campaign is a direct reflection of how they view McBride. They view McBride as an off-ball guard who can also handle the ball. That's Ian Begley. Not Bruce Ivory.
I did. Yeah,
so
I don't.
If that's that, I'm not saying he's not right, but it makes sense now that they picked up campaign, right? I mean, if they really thought Deuce could run that offense, why in the world would you need campaign? You wouldn't, right? So I think somebody's on the move.
Okay.
It could be, hey, listen, it could be campaign on the move. I think he's a solid get for $3 million, the league minimum. That's a solid backup. I mean, look at what this guy does. He plays in big games. Okay. He plays minutes. I'm impressed.
Okay. Tyler Kolek looked fantastic offensively.
Offensively, he runs a nice show.
Offensively, man, he looked fantastic.
Yeah,
the one thing I noticed, the one thing I wanted to see from him is to see if he could dribble and get to the rim. Unlike Deuce, Deuce can't dribble and get to the rim. He just can't do it.
He's been doing it a little bit. He did it a little bit more this year, Deuce. I saw he did it a little bit more, not a lot. He did a little bit more.
Yeah, he ain't Tyler Kolek.
But Kolek is not going to do that either, though. I don't think that's going to be Kolek's game either. To be honest with you, I don't think Kolek really represents much of a threat.
Deuce couldn't do it in some. Deuce couldn't do it in summer league. Tyler Kolek is already proven in summer league that he can do it.
Well, did he really prove it? I don't know. Listen. I think his ability to run the team and manage the team and get guys shots is really, I love it. But if he doesn't pose more of a threat,
how many scorers do the Knicks need right now, bro?
But when you have the ball, you got to be a threat. You got to be more of a threat, especially when you're going to have the ball so much, especially when you can't add any value unless you have the ball. We haven't seen him add any value unless he's got the ball in his hands. And that's still good.
That's not accurate, bro.
Okay. I'm willing to learn. Tell me.
Yeah, I think you just identified Tyler Kolek as your scapegoat, and you ain't gonna let it go. And no worries, because as Knicks fans, we do it all the time. We identify one or two people. Like when times are good, we identify one or two people to vent on, right? And for a while, it was Elfrid Payton. It used to be Julius Randle at one point. Last year, at times, it was Mitchell Robinson. And we do this a fact of life in Knicks universe. We do it all the time. And chat, if y'all think I'm just making this up, in a conversation, just in a conversation where people are talking, take a step back and just be neutral, and then watch how we pick out one person to be the scapegoat in our conversation. It happens.
Also, a big part of what I thought the perfect player as far as a backup guard would be for the Knicks is one that was able to play with Brunson. So a lot of this is coming from my ideal picture of what the backup needs of the team really is. I don't see this guy being able to play with Brunson. I think our backcourt defense would just be, it would be non-existent. So I don't know. Listen, let's hope it works out. But I don't know. I don't see how he plays with Brunson. That's all. If this guy is the future, how does he play with Brunson? Because there's no way. Neither one of these guys are going to turn into all-world defenders. They're not. Just saying.
Are you trying to convince me that Cameron Payne is going to be a good option to play next to Jalen Brunson?
I'm saying he can probably play next to Brunson a lot better than Kolek can because he can guard. He plays defense. He's a tough dude. He's not a walkover. He's a dog. Believe it or not, this dude is a dog. He's not very talented, but he's a dog. I'm telling you, don't you remember this dude?
Bro,
come on, man! You had to see.
Who watches more basketball than I do, bro?
Nobody. But let me listen. If you appreciate a CJ McCollum type game, you'll appreciate a campaign type.
They're not the same type player.
They are. They're both pains in the ass. They come off the bench. Neither one of them known as great shooters.
CJ McCollum is
to do it. They find a way to do
it. CJ McCollum is the starting point guard for the Pelicans.
Oh, not CJ McCollum. I'm sorry, not CJ. I'm talking about TJ McCollum. TJ McCollum.
TJ McConnell. Okay.
TJ McConnell.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm with, okay.
No, not CJ. Right. Big mistake.
Right, you had me, bro. You had me in a blender just now. I was like, what is he talking about?
No. I always get those names.
Okay, no, I got you. Though. I understand what you talk about now, though.
Just hard nose, come off the bench dudes that gives whoever guard a hard time. Full court defense. Just in his face, plays with a lot of energy, gets his team pumped up. I mean, he's a perfect guy for the bench. I'm really happy with that pickup for next to no money. I mean, that's great.
Rel asking, y'all really expecting Cam to be a key rotational piece? No, no, bro. Legit at the deadline, we are going to trade him to Dallas for Derek Lively, bro. That's our dream. That's our dream scenario. At the trade deadline, trade him to Dallas for Derek Lively. You know what I'm saying? And a first round pick. Real, that's our dreams. Our dream scenario is trade him at the trade deadline for Derek Lively, bro. That's our dream, bro. As a matter of fact, bro. As a matter of fact, I would take Dwight Powell, bro, for I take Dwight Powell right now for campaign right now, bro. But no disrespect to our Knicks roster. I'm not trying to disrespect our roster, right? I say that all in fun, all tongue in cheek, just for giggles and stuff. But I think Ivory may be asking too much from Cam. Ivory, you sure you just not overexcited about the free agent edition?
Do you think that we can get the same thing from campaign that we got from Deuce McBride? That's all we're asking them to do. Be Deuce McBride. We're not saying be. Yeah, that's all we're asking them to do.
No.
What do you mean?
No. Cameron Payne.
He's the backup point guard. We know Brunson is playing 38 minutes a game. So he's the backup point. We're not asking him to do much.
No, he's not the backup point guard, bro.
Who's the backup point?
Who's coming off the bench? Is Mitch starting or coming off the bench?
As of right now, Mitch is starting.
Mitch is a starter. Okay, if Mitch is a starter, then I'm just gonna look at. I have a sheet here. I'm just gonna pull it up and go by. Let's see. So I'm gonna add this to the screen so that we can do it in real time. So I just want to think my way through it, bro. I'm not trying to put anybody on the spot.
Yeah,
I just want to.
Let's take a look.
So if the starters are Brunson, hold on. Let me switch this up. So it's hard, bro, because now I added Cameron Payne right here also. So let me add. I'm gonna highlight Cam Payne's name right there. So yeah, I don't know, man. So if you're saying Cameron Payne is gonna take Deuce McBride's spot,
I'm saying he's likely to do that, and I'm guessing that's why he's here, because I think Deuce is on his way out. Not that I want that to be the case, but I just think it just makes the most sense, unless they're going to use Cam Payne in the trade and trade him with somebody. But it just makes the most sense to me. I just do not see this team going into this year without having another big. There's just no way this management team, with the way that they precisely plan everything, there's no way they're going to go into this year with not another proven big, just like they're not going into this year without another proven backup to Jalen Brunson. And I think they look at Cam Payne as a proven commodity. They know exactly what they're going to get. They feel good about it. They like the relationships he has on the team. He fits. He plays D. He's the guy. There's no reason to get him if you have Deuce McBride. So I just don't see them keeping Deuce. But right now, he's a better backup point guard than Deuce is. He's a better point guard than Deuce is. He might not be a better player than Deuce, but he's a better point guard. He might be better for the Knicks than Deuce because he's going to get some of these shooters more open shots, I think, than Deuce can.
No. Are you telling me that Cameron Payne is a passer now?
I don't know. He's passed for most of his career. He's done pretty well passing.
Yeah, it just yeah.
I mean, if I look at his stats, I'm looking at campaign stats. You know, he's averaged 3 assists for his entire career. As a backup point, that ain't bad. He only playing half the time. Guess what? That's in only 17 to 18 minutes a game. He's averaged 3 assists. That's backup point guard. That's backup point guard numbers.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So let me. Okay. Whatever you say on it, man. All right.
Listen, I don't know what the plan is, but let me ask: does it make any sense to get another guard? But what was the point in getting another point guard? What was the point after you just drafted one? You got another one coming over from Europe. You got Deuce McBride. You got Jalen Brunson. What was the point in that? And that's a recent move. It's not like this is just another guy we're stuck with that we just happen to have. This is a guy we just got yesterday. So they want to use him. I think they want to use him. They see him as a Deuce replacement potentially if Deuce is going to be used to get a big man.
Okay.
And I see him being a better fit, to be honest with you, for that second team. I think he's a better point guard than Deuce is. We know Deuce is a solid player, but the fact that the Knicks view Deuce as an off-the-ball guard means that if they don't see him as a point guard, there's no way they would go into this year without a solid, reliable, veteran point guard. I think this is a perfect guy for this team right now that's trying to win a chip. This is the perfect guy.
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah. Oof, I don't know. Okay, whatever.
You don't think he's gonna be a valuable guy? He's gonna be a guy that he's gonna get the bench going. He's gonna bring the energy. I think it's a really good fit. And he's a dog. I think he's a dog. He's a dog.
What kind of dog?
He plays D. He hustles. He gives it up. He's on the floor. He's always on the floor. Always helping his teammates out. Always trying to be a good teammate. He's a team guy. Every time we play his teams, he's always a guy you remember in that game. Always. He makes his impact one way or another. He just finds a way to impact games. He's one of those dudes, man. You're not gonna like him as a backup, Freezy? What did you want as a backup? Kolek? Did you think Kolek was gonna be the backup point guard this year in our championship run? Come on, man.
Yeah, again, Rel is like, bro, Rel is in the same boat I'm in. And Rel and those guys probably watch just as much basketball as I do.
Okay, well, who's the backup for Rel's team? Who's the backup point guard for Rel's team?
Kyrie Irving.
He's the backup?
Yeah, he's the second point guard.
He's not the back. He's not the bench point guard.
Well, backup and bench are two different things. Right? Like when Luka's not the primary point guard, Kyrie Irving is the primary point guard.
I understand, but who is on the bench? Who's the point guards on the bench that's sitting on the bench that is so much better than Campaign? I mean, I love his numbers. I mean, the guy shoots the three at 38%, 40% last year on 4 attempts a game. He's only playing 18 minutes a game, so I mean, I think we're gonna love this dude. I think he's the guy. If he can put up those numbers with the Knicks, we would be very happy. Wouldn't you be very happy with those numbers if you, as a Knick, right? 9 points a game, 3 assists a game, a steal and a half. Okay, maybe just a half steal.
So whose minutes are he taking away?
I don't think we're taking away anyone's minutes necessarily. I think we're filling in those point guard minutes where we can't get into an offense half the time when Jalen Brunson is not on the floor. I think he's going to help us get into an offense more and better and quicker. That's it. That's it. He's going to play 13 minutes a game. DiVincenzo is going to play his minutes, and we got Hart on the bench. That's all we got on the bench right now is Hart, DiVincenzo, and him. If Deuce is going to be there, great. But that's it. Those are the only three. You're saying Bates Diop is a rotation player. I think Cam is going to play before Diop. I'll tell you that.
So he's going to play over Josh Hart and Dante DiVincenzo, who
No,
started.
he's going to play with those guys.
So Deuce is not going to play.
Right. I think Deuce is going to be traded.
Okay. I'm not. All right. Look, I'm not looking to argue with you on it, bro.
Listen, it only makes sense. It just doesn't make any sense why you go get this dude, especially after the year that Deuce had. Deuce had a great year last year. Maybe that's why they're trying to sell high. I don't know. But Deuce had an amazing year last year. I just don't, I don't, there's no reason to go get a campaign. It doesn't make any sense.
Bro, the only reason why Cameron Payne is here, in my opinion, is because free agency is just about over. All the free agency money is dried up. The Knicks have a roster spot where they can add value, right? And they could have either added Gary Trent Jr., who is a rotation / starter, right? But he didn't want to be the 10th man on your bench. So he signed with Milwaukee. He wants to contribute. The free agent dollars are drying up. Cameron Payne is out there, a value 10-year vet. The Knicks like, yo, we'll take a chance on Terry Johnson. Why not? Right? He's not coming in here to be somebody, bro. He's not going to be the next Jalen Brunson, bro. He's not even going to play over Deuce. Deuce is the guy. That's it. I think we're down on Deuce McBride because Deuce was hurt late in the season. TJ McConnell absolutely roasted Deuce on an injured ankle. And our last image of Deuce is watching Deuce get roasted by TJ McConnell not be able to get in the offense.
No, I don't think anyone's down on Deuce. I think we're just kind of trying to read the tea leaves, right? We're all just trying to play GM. That's all. And when you go out and you get a campaign, a dude that's going to get minutes for Tom Thibodeau, he's going to get minutes. When you go out and get a campaign, you read the tea leaves. You wonder why, especially when we need a big man, right? We need a big man. I think everyone knows that. Had we not went out and got campaign, there was still people screaming for a backup point guard even before campaign came. I mean, right? No one was saying, "Hey, we're good at backup point guard" before this, were they?
So what are we saying exactly? Are we saying that we needed a backup point guard? A backup. We needed a backup center. And then we signed Cameron Payne. So what does that tell us exactly?
That means we might be either using a campaign as an asset or one of these other guards as an asset to go get that big man. I mean, it just looks like it to me. It just looks like it. I mean, if we're going to be that deep where we can keep, 6 guards? Is it 6 or 7 guards?
Yeah. What I'm saying to you is that Cameron Payne is this year's Shake Milton.
No, he's not going to. No, definitely not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't think so. Listen, Thibodeau is one type of guy who he is loyal. He is loyal to his guys, and if Deuce is here, Deuce will play over him likely, especially to start the season. But like I said, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. We'll see if Deuce is here. We'll see if Deuce is here when the year starts.
I wouldn't be surprised to see him get moved out of training camp.
Think about it. Like, dude, if you're Deuce McBride, how do you feel right now as far as like your playing time? After doing what you did last year, they went and got 2 more guards. They went and picked up 2 more guards.
Right.
One of them at the position, they said you're best for, so they immediately knocked you down below another grade below that shooting guard spot. Now you're the 3rd string shooting guard. Listen, like I said, I think Tom Thibodeau will play him until he can't. But I don't know. It doesn't make sense for him to be here at this point. It's a very strange pickup. If he's
Bro, he's just a value add, bro. That's it. It's like when you online when you buy your Kobe when you buy your low top Kobe's, and then you see you can get some socks to match, bro. The socks were not the most important part of that purchase, bro. The Kobe's were. Right, and you just like, yo, those socks match those clothes. Yeah, I get them socks. That's what campaign is, bro. The roster is already set. This dude ain't coming in here to challenge Dante and Josh Hart and
no,
and
you can play with those dudes. I'm telling you, Deuce is not. I'm telling you, this guy runs a team and is a better point guard than Deuce. He's a better point guard than Deuce. The team sees a need for a backup point guard. They don't believe Deuce is the backup point guard. And now, being the backup off guard, we don't need Deuce for that anymore. We got DiVincenzo to be that backup off guard. It's just obvious that this dude is probably on the move. Maybe it's not. It just seems like it's obvious to me. The obvious next move would be Deuce. Unfortunately, being part of a trade.
Hey, you remember that show, The X-Files?
Sure.
Exactly. You're a conspiracy theorist, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're a conspiracy theorist, bro. Just let it play out. Relax, Fox Mulder.
So let me ask you a question. So you've heard all the rumors about the Knicks wanting to get a center, obviously, or another big man, right? Okay. And even potentially an expensive big man. So we got to have where are we going to get the money for that? That's going to be a sign and trade with Precious Achiuwa and a guard. Otherwise, it's not worth it for them. They got to get something out of the deal. We don't have too many picks we could throw their way, so it's got to be a player. And that player is not Precious Achiuwa. They're not like dying to get Precious Achiuwa. He's just there for the money.
Yeah. I mean, we don't know. We don't know. For instance, we don't know what internal development has happened since the end of the season, right? We don't know what Jericho Sims is going to look like. We don't know what Deuce is going to look like after he recovers from his injury. We don't know a lot of things. We don't know where the internal improvement is at, right? Bringing in campaign, all it does is it insulates us against injury. That's it.
Maybe. That would be interesting. I mean, it's not a bad play if that's the case. I mean, especially considering it doesn't cost any money. It's not a bad play. But let's see. It's just a weird play. Like Cam is not a situational dude. I mean, he plays, right? So I mean, I guess no one really wanted him because he was still available for the league minimum. But
he's absolutely situational, bro. He played in 30. He only played in 31 games last year, bro. Oh, wait. No, he didn't. Wait. He played in 70. He played in 78 games. Yeah, that's right. He got traded for Patrick Beverley, right?
He's been on professional teams. He's been on good teams: Phoenix, Milwaukee, Philadelphia. He's played in big games. He's got like postseason experience. This is the guy that I think that they think is going to come in there and run the team when Brunson is not on the court. I don't think this is a breaking case of glass dude. I don't.
You almost vomited just now. You just said, run the Cameron Payne, run the team. You just said
he's going to run the offense. He's going to run the squad, man.
Run the team. No, Cameron Payne. No. No, Cameron.
You think he's the situational dude? He's our situational dude. That's a good situational guy to have. I'll tell you.
No, I think he's a bench dude.
Right.
I think he's behind the situational guys.
You don't get behind situational is G League.
I think he's in that development guys group. I think he's a Taj Gibson.
Oh man! Oh no!
Because think about it. If campaign was all of this that you just said, if he's all of this that you just said, why wasn't he signed early on in free agency?
I don't know.
I
think it's an amazing pickup,
bro. If campaign was a hot commodity, why is he getting signed right now?
I'm not so sure he's a hot commodity. I'm saying he's a perfect backup for what we're looking for. I think he's perfect for what we need. A veteran guy who can run the team, run the offense, and get out there and get us lined up in the right way. He's not.
You just said run the team. Oh my God.
Yeah, man. If you think Deuce can run a team, then I know you think he can run a team.
I never said Deuce could run the team.
Okay, well, this guy's much better than Deuce at running the team. Much better. It's like different level. Payne is a baller. I can't believe you don't like this dude. He plays defense. He hustles. He's gonna get on the floor for you.
I never said I dislike Payne. I like Cameron Payne. But you, sir, are thinking this man is gonna run the second unit, be the second unit point guard.
Yeah, man.
On a championship level contender.
He did it the last 2 years.
And on a championship
he's been doing it the last 5 years. He's been a backup on a championship level team for the last 8 years. Last 7 years. He went from Phoenix to Milwaukee to Philadelphia. This is not a sucker. I don't know who you think this dude is. This dude is picked up by good teams because they like what he brings.
Okay.
I think you're going to be happy. I think you might be pleasantly surprised with him. I really do. Free throw shooter. He's a free throw shooter. Shot 91% last year. He never gets to the line, but that's besides the point.
Yeah. Okay. So he the GOAT.
I love it.
Cameron Payne is the GOAT. I'm just gonna take
Cameron Payne is the bench GOAT for sure. He might. I think he. Let's just hope. Listen, we got to hope Brunson stays healthy no matter what. But no, I think we're gonna be happy with this as a backup, though. I'm telling you. Why don't you like that play? Are you that much more comfortable with Deuce than you are Payne?
Okay. Whose team was more successful last year? Cameron Payne's team or Deuce McBride's team?
What does that have to do with anything?
It's everything.
It's not everything. It's
everything.
It's not, because neither one of these players were running their team. Neither one of these players had an impactful influence on their team.
One team had the one team had the league MVP on it. He left one former league MVP, and they lost in the first round, and went to a team with the reigning league MVP, and then they lost in the first round. And you're telling me that
we're not comparing apples to apples here.
Yeah, it's absolutely apples to apples. You said that man was the backup point guard on a championship level team, and then when I pointed out those two teams, you saying no, that's not right.
You're saying how good those teams did versus how good another team does means that you can compare the two players that are the end of the bench and decide who's better, one or the other, based upon the way those teams did. I don't agree with that. I think you have to look at what they can do. I'm not even saying that Payne is a better player than Deuce. What I'm saying is he's a better point guard than Deuce. I think he's better for the Knicks than Deuce. And I think the Knicks might feel that way. Who knows? We'll see.
Bro, what I'm saying is I liked Payne. No lie. And this is gonna sound weird, right? But I liked the Payne signing until you went to bat for him. And no disrespect to you,
the guy you needed to hate.
And no disrespect to you and your point, but what I'm saying is, I was excited about the Cameron Payne signing until I heard what you were saying about him and what he brings to the Knicks. And the more that I hear about it, the more I want to back away from it. And no disrespect, because everybody has a right to their opinion, bro. And you may be absolutely right, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, right? Maybe I'm one of those guys.
We hated the idea of Deuce being the backup point guard last summer. We hated the idea of it because he had not shown any ability to run a team, any ability to shoot, no ability to get to the hoop. He had showed us nothing and came out last year and balled, right? So now everyone loves him. But now that Deuce is going to be relied on to be the backup point guard, if he was to be relied on, can we guarantee? I mean, if we were really to put that pressure on and say, you're the guy now, are we going to get those same kind of numbers? And I think the Knicks think that that's a question mark. And I don't think they want a question mark. Not in a year where we're going for the chip. They don't want question marks. That's why they're not going to trust, one of these kids to be a backup anything. They're not trusting kids to be backup anything. Don't look for them to get too young of a guy to be this center. No, they're going out to get a dog that they believe is a veteran guy who can get it done. They're not looking for any young dudes right now. And I think they want to know what they're getting. And I think with Deuce, you know what you're getting, but I think with Cam Payne, you get a little bit better of a floor general. And I think we could use that a little bit more than what maybe we got from Deuce. We'll see how it affects. We'll see how it impacts us. We'll see if that even happens. If you're saying he's just a situational dude, then we're in luck.
No, I'm saying he's beyond situational.
Okay, he's the guy that never even dresses for the games.
Right.
He just comes to the game. He just comes for the game.
The Daquan Jeffries. Yeah. That's what I think he is.
Okay. So he's not even a ham sandwich. He's like the mayo on the sandwich. He's that spicy mustard on the sandwich.
No, he potted meat sandwich. Potted meat in a can. That's what. And no disrespect to him, right? Because I like Cam Payne, right? I like him, but what I don't like is the role that you may be thrusting him in, and the movement after he's thrust into there. Because we're saying, he's the new backup point guard, and now we're gonna use Deuce to trade Deuce for such and such and such. And I'm thinking the Knicks won 52 games with Deuce and our backcourt off the bench last year. And now we're going to get a guy who lost to us and got roasted by Jalen Brunson in games 3 through 6. I mean, absolutely torched in games 3 through 6. And we're saying that he brings defense and 3-point shooting to the table. Right? All I'm saying is relax, bro. Relax. I understand who he is, right? I understand who Cameron Payne is, and I like him, right? But signing a guy this late, he's not going to be the answer. He's not going to be the answer to anything. He might contribute something, but as Knicks fans, we can't think every signing that we make is going to be a home run, grand slam. This wins us the championship type move. He's probably just bought here for depth and maybe traded by the trade deadline. That's all I'm saying. That like that's
okay.
like
all right. I'm fine with that too. But I let's see. We'll see. That could be
that was my point. That would be fine. Let's see.
That would be fine. That would be fine for me. That would be fine with me. But I don't know if this dude is ready. That's just I don't know. I think also there was a chance that he maybe wanted to play for the Knicks because of his boys here. Who knows? Listen, it does read situational when you pay $3 million for a dude that's on the. That's what
10-year vets get though for the minimum.
Right. He got the league minimum. That definitely spells situational typically, but I'm not so sure in this instance if it does. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, that's all. I'm just saying, man, we got to relax, take a deep breath, right? Just relax, take a deep breath. I like Cameron Payne. I like Cam Payne, right? If we would have had him last year, I felt like we probably would have got a little bit closer to the Eastern Conference Finals if we had him on the roster last year. But what I'm saying is let's just take a deep breath on Terry Johnson being the GOAT off the bench, right? We just got to relax. Right, even me, I'm super excited about Pacom Dadier. Everything he did, I saw Pacom Dadier chew gum, and I was ready to call him the GOAT, bro.
Yeah,
right,
I
have to relax. I have to relax because I love Pacom Dadier, right? And I like Kolick, and I like Huck Porty, right? I like Porty. I like number 14 Scarpentsev. I like him too. Right, but I'm not gonna go over the moon because Scarpentsev got you 19-9 in a summer league game and hit 3 jumpers from the outside, hit a dagger 3, right? When Scarpintsev hit that dagger three, that's the first time we saw a Knicks center look, a 7-foot center from the Knicks look that confident from three. When he caught the ball, there was no, oh, what should I do? When he caught it, man, he put that thing up and it looked like money, right? That's all.
The bigs in summer league, they look small. They did not play big. I think we saw some flashes here and there of some nice things, but I was expecting a little bit more. I think they played soft. They didn't get big. They didn't get big rebounds in either game. They really. I haven't looked at the numbers, but to me, I would have to guess that they lost on the boards. Both games, they just played small. I felt like our bigs really didn't get big rebounds. They just didn't play big. And yeah.
Okay.
But I do like. Listen, we all love a big who can step out and shoot. But when I saw that dude, I can't pronounce it, Skapinski, he just was. They were just running right around him as far as rebounds and just. I don't know. I didn't see anything from our bigs really at all. Unfortunately, I didn't see very much. I saw a good hustle guy in Toppin, who is just he's his brother. He did the same thing. Him and his brother, the same player. Right, it's just that he's just a little bit more of a small forward than his brother, which is nice.
Yeah,
he fits a little bit more of a position than his brother did.
Hey, so Barry says Deuce didn't show up against the Pacers. What do you think? Are you thinking the same thing, that Deuce didn't show up against the Pacers?
Listen, my thoughts are less about Deuce. I mean, Deuce was getting burnt against the Pacers. I mean, absolutely burnt. But my opinions right now are not necessarily about Deuce. It's more about this move that the Knicks made, and is it really for depth?
I understand that, because we talked about that for 30 minutes. What I'm talking about is a separate thought.
Yeah, Deuce got burned by the Pacers. Yeah, he did.
Yeah. So what I gather from that, right, is Deuce was on an injured ankle. And he got surgery 2 days after the season ended. And even right now, he's still on the rolling scooter thing to get you around after surgery to keep your foot elevated. So even though Deuce got burnt in the Pacers series, he played through an injury. At least it's to me, it shows something about how much you love the Knicks when you legit play through injury and just give it what you got. Right? Barry says, "You not a basketball expert?" Barry, I am. I am a basketball expert. I absolutely am. I am. If you're talking about Ivory 10, even if Ivory 10 won't say he's a basketball expert, I do trust Ivory 10's basketball analysis.
Listen, we're all experts. We're all experts.
Nah, man, I'm a basketball expert, bro. I played basketball all through high school, played some in college, played some in the military, right? I got coached by Mr. Marcellus that used to coach at Dickinson High in Jersey City. I got coached by Bobby Hurley in the Police Athletic League. I never went to St. Anthony's and such, but I do have basketball experience. Right. So I feel like I know basketball. I feel like I'm a basketball expert. Right. Now, do I know it all? Nobody knows it all. Now, if that's what you're saying, like if you're saying Uncle Freezy knows it, no. Nobody knows it all. Now, if somebody comes through and say they know it all, bro, we ain't gonna rock with that person, because nobody knows it all. Now, nobody knows it all. When somebody does come through and say they know it all, I'm gonna try to, humbly back away from that conversation. Right. But when it comes to basketball, bro, we kind of know what we're talking about. So, but the campaign thing, all I'm saying is, bro, we just gotta relax and let this thing play out. Right. Deuce was injured, right? Deuce was injured, and he got burnt by TJ McConnell. And then after the season, we saw some things, and then you're like, whatever. Deuce normally don't get burnt. And then after the season, we find out that he needed surgery. He didn't complain. So.
Yeah, and he had a year. I mean, his year was incredible.
Yeah.
I just looked at his numbers when he started, and they're like ridiculous. He averaged, I think it was 14 games he started, averaged 43 minutes a game, shot 45% from the field, 40 from three, and averaged like 17 points a game. So, listen, he's a player. I just don't know if he's the right guy for our bench right now. We have a good shooter and a pretty decent scorer in DiVincenzo on that bench as that off guard in that spot. And if he's not going to be playing the point, and if the Knicks don't see him as a point guard, where are we?
Yeah, in term that they might view him as that. And so if that's their stance, that's their stance. Right? I'm not going to argue it. I've been saying the same thing for 3 or 4 years, that he's not a natural floor general type point guard, and he's not a scorer. Right? And he's not a scorer. So when you couple those things together, you get an unconventional type guard, right? Do the Knicks need an unconventional type guard? Maybe they do, maybe they don't. It depends on what he brings on a nightly basis.
It really makes him a 3-and-D, an undersized 3-and-D guy, an undersized 3-and-D guard. Even as a guard, he'd be undersized as a 3-and-D kind of guard. So that's what I'm saying. So that's why when people think it's crazy to trade Deuce, it's crazy. It's not crazy anymore since you're moving DiVincenzo back to that bench. It's not so crazy anymore.
Right. Yeah. Look. That's what I'm saying is the thing about the conversation about Deuce. I think there is competition for some of those minutes that he gets. Right. I don't think you see Rokas and Tyler Kolek get a lot of summer league minutes. Even Dwayne Washington.
None of those dudes are
don't sleep on. I'm gonna say don't sleep on Dwayne Washington, bro, because the dude can score.
I don't think they're playing any of those dudes. I don't think Dwayne Washington is going to make the roster.
Right, but you didn't let me finish my.
I'm sorry.
my point was this. I don't think you see any of those dudes unless the Knicks have questions about the reserve point guard position. That was the point that I was getting at. Like, I don't think
right.
That's the point that I'm getting at.
Right.
It's not that those guys are going to come in and win jobs. I think they're testing the waters to see how they can maybe get them a playmaker off the bench behind Jalen Brunson, like you mentioned.
Right.
And if you feel the same way I do, and you saw the Cameron Payne signing, then you can imagine that their lack of playmaking off the bench with the addition of Cameron Payne go hand in glove, because Cam Payne has traditionally been one thing and the Knicks have been searching for that one thing, right?
Yep.
My thing is this, though, with it. I like the Cameron Payne signing, but Cameron Payne, to me, has not proven on a high enough level that he can sustain that over the course of 100 or so games for a championship contender. Now, if you believe he can, that's your opinion. I've never seen it. I saw Cameron Payne play for the Bucks when the Bucks got knocked out of the playoffs in the first round by Jimmy Butler in the Heat. And then I also saw Cameron Payne come off the bench for the Sixers when the Sixers got knocked out of the first round of the playoffs by the Knicks in the same role that Ivory 10 mentioned. That's why when you asked me how come I'm backing away from the table, that's the reason why I'm saying it. Not because I feel like Cameron Payne is a bad player, because remember, I said already 3 times, I like Cam Payne. But when we thrust him into that backup point guard role, all of a sudden he's the guy. And I just seeing is believing, bro.
Well, maybe remember, he's going to be playing with a lot more talent around him. Like you said before about other players, with all that other talent around him, it might, who knows? It might bring out the best in him potentially.
Bro, that's why I mentioned league MVP. On those 2 teams that he got knocked out in the first round of the playoffs, he was playing with a league MVP. He played with Embiid last year, and he played with Giannis the year before.
I think in both of those years, both of those dudes were hurt. But anyway, I mean, listen, we can all use injuries as excuses, but I'm just saying, you used an injury as an excuse for Deuce a minute ago. I'm gonna use one for
No, I'm not making an excuse for Deuce. I think Deuce. I mentioned the injury thing, right? And the thing about the injury thing, I mentioned that I was like, yo, it was good for me to see that because there were other Knicks hurt and out. And if Deuce was out, I would have probably thought less of him. Right. What I'm saying is Deuce is up to this point, Deuce is not that guy. Like the backup point guard that we can depend on to get us into consistent and efficient offense. No, Deuce ain't that guy.
Yeah, Deuce hasn't proven he was that guy. I think even the most most of the people that watch the Knicks would say, hey, we probably need that veteran backup point guard. We probably need that veteran backup point guard for some of these tense moments to help handle the ball in the backcourt. Freezy, I'm gonna have to leave. I gotta take my dog out. But listen, are you jumping on later? You doing anything later?
Probably no. I'm probably gonna do some political stuff later.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, let me know. I want to, send me a little text, let me a link so I can just listen in. I want to listen in.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some Joe Biden, Donald Trump stuff later on this afternoon.
Oh God, good luck, man. I can't.
I know.
It's hard, Freezy. It's so hard. Oh God.
Yeah. I'm gonna get out of here too, man, to get something to eat, man. Thank y'all, everybody, for rocking with us. We're gonna get out of here, y'all. Peace.